Hello, hello, Hero Collectors here. How's it going, everybody? Hope y'all are doing fantastic. I know I am, because today we're going to be cracking open this brand new 2025 Marvel Legends Spider-Man retro carded Spider-Boy figure. I found this guy at Target. Not the one I was most wanting from this wave, but I saw him on the pegs, and I just wanted to pick up something. So, as of right now, I have Chameleon and Spider-Boy in hand. I have Agent Venom, Flash Thompson, on pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store. Actually, he's in my pile of loot currently, so I still need to get Spider-Man Unlimited, Electro, and Kane at some point, but today we have Bailey here as Spider-Boy, and let's waste no more time, get it cracked open. The packaging is already starting to just split open. This is how he came at the store. Nothing's wrong with the figure, but everything is coming open. So let's just get rough with it and just tear it open like this. And we'll get Bailey out here. And here he is on the tray. So let's get him out. They taped over the open mouth. I don't know a ton about Bailey. What I do know is the little bit from when he first appeared, and then any appearance in the Amazing Spider-Man comic. I have yet to read his solo comic. I was hoping to actually do it before I picked up this figure, but I'm smack dab in the middle of reading War of the Kings, which is a Marvel Cosmic event from around 2008, 2009. So maybe once I wrap up kind of that Guardians and Nova era from that time, I will quickly read up on this so that by the time I do a review and actually take photos, I will know more about Bailey Briggs. So let me actually just kind of get a little bit closer before we take a look. We'll compare him to the Miles Morales figure that's on a similar body. I want to see what's new and what's not. And we'll test out the articulation on this figure and just kind of look at some of the accessories. So let me zoom in. Okay, we're zoomed in a little bit closer on Bailey here. So let's get the articulation kind of broken in. His head's got a hinge, nice. I always appreciate that for spider characters, so you can do stuff like that. Shoulders a little stiff, but ooh, nice range, nice range. Ooh, it looks like I've already kind of scuffed him up here at the shoulder. That's frustrating. Okay. And yeah, it's just bumping right into this cut right here. That's a shame. But got some pinless elbows, bicep, hands hinge up and down, nice. Get the torso crunch. Yeah, just talking about Bailey a little bit. I don't love how he was introduced. I felt like the writing was a little lazy for how he was brought into the universe. Oh, I was here the entire time. You just forgot about me because of magic and whatnot. I don't know. I think it's kind of lazy. I think I've kind of grown to appreciate the character a bit more. Wow, that's some good splits right there. I've grown to appreciate him just a little bit more. But, whoa. Ah! Oh, okay, I've got some stressed plastic and looks like it was mismolded there. That really sucks. Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful with that hip now. Great, okay. I checked both. So there were two figures on the pegs. I checked for paint apps. I didn't think about what the hips might be doing. Dang it. That's a shame. But, okay, let's get back to it. What was I saying? I was talking about Bailey as a character. Yeah, I don't remember. But we're down to the ankles. This is the one part I was really concerned or curious about, see how the articulation works. Actually, he gets pretty good range there with the shoe. They got a hinge in there. The pivot seems to... Is it pivot? So it looks like a hinge. I can't tell if it's angled or not, because it doesn't seem like it is angled, actually. So it doesn't have like a pivot. I guess it does kind of have a pivot to it. Okay, that's better than what I was expecting from a shoe mold like this. I was expecting nothing, absolutely nothing at all. So that's not too bad. Yep, he's got a peg hole for the backpack, and I assume it just goes like this. I can't remember exactly how this backpack sits, but I want to say it's like that. So there is that. He's got thwippers, which I think is kind of stupid because he really needs wall crawlers. He doesn't have web shooters, so why would he be thwipping? I get that when Superior Spider Boy was a thing, he had web shooters, I think, but he doesn't in this costume, so why would we get that? I don't know. I think that was just lazy on Hasbro's part. We got the alternate head, which looks pretty good. I like the gold on the eyes. It's pretty cool. So let's put the actual other head back on. There, okay. So let's bring in Miles, which is the Space Venom Wave Miles. I want to see Spider Boy is ever so slightly taller. I think that's just because of the shoes. He's got new legs and arms, obviously, because he doesn't have pins. Head's new. I think the torsos, they look to be the same. It looks like the same musculature and different like points. Maybe it's a bit sharper on Spider Boy. I can't quite. Well, okay, yeah, it would have to be new because Spider Boy has the peg hole for the backpack and Miles does not. So I guess he is mostly new. Maybe okay, reused hands. No leg reuse. Okay, maybe the hips are reused, but I know the hips at the actual like leg is not reused. So maybe just this piece here and maybe the lower torso. But it looks like even the shoulders might be new, and maybe that's why they got so chewed up here, is because they look a bit thicker on Spider Boy than they do on Miles. So maybe that's why they got chewed up at the torso, because these don't really get chewed up. I can articulate those all the way out, but yeah, nothing really scratched the paint there, but that got really scratched. So I don't know. Looks cool though. I do appreciate it. Maybe that's the same. No, it'd have to be new lower legs as well because of the way that shoe articulates. But yeah, looks like the same mold. They're like the same base mold, but with upgrades and slight changes. I wonder. I'd have to look up images of the new comic book Miles to see if these are the same hips from there, because these have like sculpted wrinkles here. I wonder if these are the same on him, and maybe I just had the same problem that maybe like the prototypes have, and the legs just stick out more, because you can see here this hip sticks out a bit more on this copy. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling. But let me see if I can do just a couple poses here while I've got him in hand. And just kind of articulate and see maybe what he can do. Now, the reason why I think we need wall crawlers and need expressive hands, because I would really like to put this as an open hand, like he's about to go for a punch right here. So, yeah, just kind of like that. He's like diving in for a punch or something like that. Not bad. I guess, oh man, that hip really scares me. I have to keep pushing that in just to make sure it doesn't pop out or tear up that back part anymore. Okay, let's see if maybe he's doing like the leap of faith dive. And that kind of scares me a little bit too, how at the was it the boot cut, how that kind of wants to separate there. Yeah. There, leap of faith. Let's see if we can just a standard running pose on one leg with these shoes. I would assume that he can, because they are very wide shoes. So maybe this is where the odd ankle pivot comes into play, because or it comes in and affects the figure, because I can't seem to quite get it balanced and shifting the weights. So let's maybe try the other foot. Sorry, I'm gone silent. I'm just trying to focus here and see what I can do. Yeah, it looks like running pose is not going to be in the cards with these ankles, which is a shame. But, okay. That is just kind of like my first impressions of this Bayley figure. I think it has potential. I think the biggest misstep here, obviously, is the lack of wall crawlers and instead giving him whip hands. My copy having that messed up hip is a shame, and then those shoulders, I'm a little scared to start posing him up, and then the ankles are just a bit odd. So that'll all have to be kind of, once I get taking pictures, see how he plays, see how it all in action feels, and just kind of get my thoughts from there. But otherwise, I think just standing here, it looks like a well-executed Spider-Boy figure. Do I also wish he came with a bit more, like maybe an extra head or something? That would have been cool. But as of right now, it's an interesting release, has potential to be pretty good, but we'll see how it goes once I actually take pictures and pose him and mess around with him later. But for now, I'm going to leave this video here. Make sure you are subscribed because I'm working on getting caught up on videos. I've been behind a lot recently, but recording this right now. I will hopefully have some more reviews and some ranking videos coming up very soon. I'm trying to get everything prepped that's on my desk to go up on the shelf so that then all the other new stuff that I have in hand, I can start working through those, and then we can get those on the shelf, and maybe eventually, probably, I would hope by maybe the end of March, I will be caught up on most of the stuff that's come in these last couple months, and then we can start getting into the new stuff. I've got a big pile of loot that's just kind of waiting for me to ship it so that I can get some more figures in hand there. And yeah, I don't know. I'm working on getting caught up, but also getting new stuff. Make sure you're subscribed to see all those videos. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment down below what you think of this figure. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you agree with some of the problems I seem to have with this figure? But yeah, with all that out of the way, I will talk to you all in another video, another post, another time.